Okay guys, today we are learning about using systems of inequality. So basically we're drawing two different inequality lines and we are trying to figure out where do they overlap. So I have y is less than or equal to negative x minus 2. I'm going to graph that right away. So negative 2 is where my y-intercept is going to be. And then negative x, that would be like negative 1 over 1. So we're going down 1 over 1. Down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, same thing the other way. Graph that. I'm going to have a straight solid line because I have an equal sign, which we learned about before. Now, y is going to be less than that. So I'm going to make this blue. Y is less than that, meaning that it goes straight down from there. Okay, now I'm going to go back and draw my other line. Y is more than or equal to negative 5x plus 2. So 2 is my y-intercept. Negative 5 would be like negative 5 over 1. So that would be the next point that it goes through. So it's going to be a straight solid line going through there. And I realize that's not very straight. Let me see here. Let me fix this a little bit. And then what I say is that y is greater than or equal to negative 5x plus 2. So if I look at this line originally and I go greater than, that would be above it. So I'm going to put that in red. And the only part where the red and blue intersect is right down here. So this would be my actual answer. What I do is go back and erase all of this other stuff. All of that doesn't need to be there. All of this blue doesn't need to be there. Cool? And that will be easier for you because you actually have a pencil and an eraser. But that's how you do it. So let's do number 2 together. Y is greater than negative x minus 2. So minus 2, negative x down. So it's basically the same line as the first one that I drew over there. And I'm going to make it dashed because it is not an equal sign underneath. Same thing as the other one. Well, but first let me put in what I have. So y is greater than that line, meaning going straight up from there. Now let me draw the other line. Y is less than negative 5x plus 2. So plus 2, negative 5x, down 5 over 1. It's going to go through that line. And if I had a straight edge, that would be a better line, but you guys know what to do. And then I say y is going to be less than that line, and that line should have been dashed. I'm sorry about that, but less than would be going straight down from there. And where do the colors overlap? Overlaps all in this area, the blue and the red. So between this dashed line and this dashed line. And what I could do is erase all of this. Erase all of this. And that'll be my answer. Moving on to number 3. Y is less than or equal to 1/2 x plus 2. Plus 2 right there. 1/2. Up 1 over 2. Up 1 over 2. And solid line. It's going to be less than that, so go straight down from there. Let me draw the other one. Y is less than negative 2x minus 3. So go to minus 3, negative 2 over 1. The opposite would be a left one up 2, left one up 2. This one is going to be a dashed line. And then that would be less than that. Less than that line would also go down. And the only place that overlaps would be this area, all in here. All of that area. So I can erase this. I can erase this. And that would be my answer. Do the same thing for the next one. So x is less than or equal to negative 3. That would be like a vertical line at negative 3. We'll make it solid. And it's going to be less than, so it would be going to the left. And less than for the x's would be left, so it would be all of this. Then let me draw the other one. Y is less than 5/3 x plus 2, so I'll go to plus 2. And up 5 over 3 is not going to be on the graph, so I'm going to go down 5 and left 3. That would be the other point that goes through. And I need to make that dashed. And it's going to be less than that, so that would be below. Below that, the only place they overlap with the blue and the red would be in this area. So I can erase the rest of these. You should be able to do the rest on your own, but I'm going to continue. So stop the video if you need to, otherwise keep working with me here. Draw each line and then shade in what you need, one at a time. Minus 2, negative 5 over 2, so down 5 over 2 wouldn't be there. Let's go up 5 and left 2. The opposite. And that's going to be a solid line. Y is going to be less than that, so we're going to go straight down from there. I'll go back and do the other one. Y is less than negative 1/2 x plus 2. Plus 2 right there. Negative 1/2 x, negative 1 over 2. And this needs to be a dashed line. Less than that would be below. So the red and blue intersect all in this area. So you can erase everything else that's not in that area. And there's your answer. Y is greater than 2/3 x plus 3. Plus 3, up 2 over 3. The opposite would be going the other way. Good, and that's going to be a solid line. Greater than would be above the line. So going straight up. let's do the other line. Y is greater than negative 4/3 x minus 3. So minus 3. Then we go negative 4, down 4 over 3. But instead, let's go up 4, left 3. It's going to be a dashed line going through there. Cool. Then y is going to be greater than that, so it's going to be going straight up from there. And we can see that it overlaps in this area. Erase the rest of that. We're good. Number 7, we have to convert these to slope-intercept form. So this one converts to y is less than negative 4x plus 2. So plus 2, negative 4, so down 4 over 1. That's going to be a dashed line. And y is going to be less than that, so that would be below the line. All that area below it. Y is going to be greater than negative 2. So negative 2, y equals negative 2 is a horizontal line. This one is going to be horizontal but dashed. And greater than that would be above that line. So we look for where the overlap begins. And where it overlaps, starting at this corner and all of this area. And then number 8, we have to do a bunch of converting. So I'm going to start here. 3x plus 2y is greater than or equal to negative 2. 2y is greater than or equal to negative 3x minus 2. Divide by 2 every single place. Negative 3 halves x minus 1. So that's for this one. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Negative 1, then negative 3 over 2. Straight line. Hopefully I can make this straight. It's going to be solid. Now y is going to be greater than that, so I need to go above that line. Okay, now I have to convert the other one. So x plus 2y is less than or equal to 2. 2y is less than or equal to negative x plus 2. Divide by 2 every single place, and you get y is less than or equal to negative 1 half x plus 1. So plus 1 would be right there. Negative 1 half, down 1 over 2. Down 1 over 2. Right there, actually. Draw the line as straight as I can. And y would be less than that. So from our line here, we want to go down. Where it overlaps is from this corner on, all of that area. And that would be your answer. Alright, that is it.